第21集，羽毛和石头同时落地。你看，克里斯博士，我在做伽利略实验呢。
That's great, Meng Meng. But there's something important you must remember when performing this experiment. That is, that the balls must fall at the same time. So, you need to drop the balls all at once.
哇，我成功了，这是真的，克里斯博士，这两个球是同时落地的。
Yes, they did. Is it what you expected, Meng Meng?
不，完全不一样，克里斯博士。我一直以为大球会先落地呢。
Well, in fact, the big one and the small one touch the ground at the same time. Kids, did you perform the Galileo experiment with Mom and Dad at home? Did you find out the scientific fact that both balls hit the ground at the same time? For thousands of years, people thought that heavier things would hit the ground first, until Galileo proved them wrong over 500 years ago with scientific experiments. If you want to find out the mysteries of the world, then you need to learn science as soon as possible.
可是，克里斯博士，我真的不明白原因。难道重的东西不应该先落地吗？你看，当一个羽毛和一个石头从我手上掉下去的时候，石头一定是先着地呀。
I saw it too, Meng Meng, but sometimes nature hides the deep truths of the universe from us.
啊，为什么呀？难道是我的眼睛欺骗了我？
Well, to reveal this truth, we need to go back to space.
好呀，太空旅行。我们这是要去哪里呀，克里斯博士？
This time, we're going to the moon. Meng Meng, do you still remember when we were talking about friction, what we said about the air on Earth?
有空气阻力。
Correct. Air resistance causes a new net force, which changes motion. And this can hide the simple laws of physics from us on Earth. Here on the moon, there's no air. It's a vacuum. And this is an ideal place to perform experiments. So Meng Meng, let's get the feather and rock and perform the Galileo experiment here on the moon.
当然啦。哇，在没有空气阻力的情况下，羽毛和石块真的会同时落地呢，太不可思议了。
So Meng Meng, do you believe Galileo now?
克里斯博士，我相信了。可是这背后的原因是什么呢？我真的想不明白。
Not to worry, Meng Meng. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery. The answer lies in Newton's second law.
又是牛顿，他真的帮了我们不少忙。
Aha, you are right, Meng Meng. Children, are you ready to solve the mystery of the falling balls? Let's go!
一开始它们都是静止的，但是当我松开手了，它们就开始移动了。
Meng Meng, what are you thinking about?
我在想伽利略实验的原理，真是太难理解了。
Ah, you were thinking that the bigger ball would fall faster, right?
是呀，我知道有这么一句话：东西越大，落地越重。
Well, it is true that the force of gravity pulling on the larger ball is greater. However, when determining the speed of a falling ball, we need to consider more than the force of gravity. When we were on the moon, the very light feather and the heavy rock fell at the same time. So, there must be another explanation.
哦，原来是这样。那别的解释是什么呢？克里斯博士，你现在能告诉我们吗？
Sure, Meng Meng. But this explanation requires knowledge of a new concept. Today, I will give you this knowledge.
啊，新知识点，我就喜欢新知识，它们能赐予我物理力量。
The name of this concept is a big name, but it is familiar to you. It's called acceleration.
加速度是指让速度增加吗？我妈妈开车的时候会经常提醒说：“你们坐好了，我要踩油门加速了。”加速度就是我妈妈的车上面那个油门踏板吗？
That's correct, Meng Meng. And do you know what that pedal does?
当然知道了，克里斯博士，它能让车开得更快。
The accelerator pedal does indeed make the car go fast. But this is not the meaning of acceleration that I was referring to. Acceleration means to change the speed. Acceleration is a change in motion, which is a change in the original movement of the car.
运动状态的变化好难理解呀。
Well, do you still remember Newton's first law that was about constant motion? We said that motion that changed required a force. So, acceleration must be caused by force. Do you understand so far?
这个我知道。要想让物体的速度改变，必须要有新的力量。比如我骑自行车时，妈妈推我一把，我就会骑得更快。你说的加速度是指妈妈推我的力量吗？
Amazing! So clever, Meng Meng. But in fact, acceleration has more than this meaning. Acceleration can also tell us how fast the change of motion is. For example, when Mom pushes you on the bike, she may use 10 seconds to push you from still to fast the first time. Then, the second time, she could only use 5 seconds to achieve the same result. So we can figure out that the change in motion is different. We can say that in the second instance, the acceleration is greater.
哦，我好像明白了，加速度大就是速度变化得更快。
Yes, Meng Meng. Similarly, when Mom pushes on the accelerator, the car will very quickly reach 60 kilometers per hour. However, if Mom only pushes slowly on the pedal, it will take much longer to reach the same speed. This is because different amounts of fuel consumption lead to different amounts of acceleration. In physics, acceleration is represented by a number. The bigger the number, the bigger the acceleration.
可是妈妈推我的自行车有快有慢，妈妈开汽车也是有快有慢。我明白你说的速度变化更快的，就是加速度更大。那如果两次的速度变化一样快呢？
This means the accelerations are the same.
我知道了，加速度能告诉我们动能武士从一个物体移动到另一个物体的速度有多快咯。
Yes, you've got it, Meng Meng.
我真是个天才，克里斯博士。
You are indeed. But are you ready to test out this genius?
当然了，
Okay. Have a look at these. We have a motorbike and a car. They can go the same speed, but which one has more acceleration?
摩托车它从静止到运动所需要的时间非常短，这说明它拥有的加速度大。
Good. So now they're both moving 60 kilometers per hour. And now they reach 80 kilometers per hour at the same time. So which one had more acceleration?
他们开到80公里，用了相同的时间，所以说他们的加速度是一样了。
Good. Now, let's return to the game we started at the beginning.
我们玩了伽利略游戏，把大球和小球扔下去，它们同时落地。在月球上，羽毛和石头也是同时落地。
Right. Now let me ask you a question. The balls were still. They left your hand at the same time, and then they landed at the same time. So that means they must have had the same
加速度啊！原来它们之所以能够同时落地，是因为它们拥有的加速度是一样的。
Good. In fact, everything that falls under only the force of gravity accelerates by the same amount. This is why, here on Earth, the balls landed at the same time, and why the feather and the rock landed at the same time on the moon.
这简直太了不起了，克里斯博士！我解决了困扰我们的谜团了。
Well, not quite, Meng Meng. In order to understand the reasoning behind the feather and the rock having the same amount of acceleration, we need to get to Newton's second law. But I'm tired. I need some rest. I would like to play some games. Wouldn't you?
耶，玩游戏喽！亲子游戏。
Hi, everyone. Today, we learned about the concept of acceleration, which tells us by how much an object changes its motion. More acceleration means a faster change in motion. Today, we're going to experiment with how size and weight affects acceleration. Have a look at Meng Meng. She has 3 different size balls: a big ball, a medium ball, and a small ball. At home, ask Mom or Dad to line up 3 balls for you, just like this. Now watch Meng Meng give these balls a kick. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Does the size affect the acceleration? Which ball had the most acceleration, and which ball had the least acceleration? Next time, I'll tell you how Newton himself solved this problem by using mathematics. Have fun playing ball, everyone. Bye-bye.